Not acknowledging the material the way you feel like they should because it's good is the time that you actually develop skin thick enough to survive when it does work. Because your fear of being wrong at that point is not allowing you to create your value in the workspace. My power is me being in business situations and being the person with the least fear.
Born on the south side of Jamaica, Queens, Curtis James Jackson III, better known as 50 Cent, is what some would consider a mogul. But according to 50, don't call him that. He doesn't want the title, and for good reason.
Does this change your behavior? Do you have to behave different when you're a mogul? So this means I can't be the rapper anymore? I can't rap anymore? I got to figure out exactly how to balance that because I don't want that title. See, when you get in trouble, every time I get in trouble, I already go rapper, 50 Cent.
Yeah, no.
Something positive happens, and you start to, anything that's coming with money's coming, they go, the mogul.
Early in his career, shortly after recording his debut album, Power of the Dollar, 50 was struck by 9 bullets during a May 2000 shooting. Fortunately, 50 was able to recover from those injuries and press forward with his career. After his 2002 mixtape was discovered by Eminem then signed 50 to his label, Shady Records, which is an imprint of Dr. Dre's Aftermath Entertainment and Interscope Records. 50's debut album, Get Rich or Die Tryin', was released in February of 2003, peaking at the top of the Billboard 200. The album featured popular songs like In the Club, 21 Questions, featuring Nate Dogg, PIMP, which features Snoop Dogg, and Many Men. He subsequently released a film in 2005 with the same title, with 50 playing the character of Marcus. The film contained autobiographical elements from 50 Cent's life and used it as inspiration, such as his childhood experiences as a drug dealer. In 2003, he launched the record label G-Unit Records and G-Unit Films and Television. G-Unit Records consisted of artists such as Lloyd Banks, Tony Yayo, Young Buck, Mobb Deep, M.O.P., and Olivia. The game was later signed in a joint venture with Dr. Dre's Aftermath Entertainment. 50 released his second album, The Massacre, in 2005, and it experienced similar success. He went on to create 3 more studio albums and focused on other business ventures and investments. Investments such as vitamin water, for instance. Back in 2004, 𝐷 offered 50 a stake in vitamin water, and he went on to do ads and promos for the brand. Originally, he wanted to invest in the vitamin water brand alone. However, sources state that parties eventually came to a final deal. The company's sales reportedly grew from $100 million to $700 million within just 3 years, with the help from 50. But it was when the Coca-Cola company came in and snatched up 𝐷 for $4.1 billion, and 50 himself pocketed an estimated $100 million. Outside of all the success that 50 has seen, there's one purchase that 50 still acknowledges was his tuition to the School of Experience when it comes to money and business. And that's the former home of Mike Tyson that 50 purchased back in 2003. Spaces is taking a look back at the Farmington, Connecticut home that was also featured on MTV CRIBS. This Farmington, Connecticut estate has quite the history in regards to its owners. Dating back to 1985, when it was originally built, professional boxer Mike Tyson purchased the estate in 1996 for $2.8 million and promptly spent millions of dollars to make it his own. After completing some massive renovations to the property, just a year later, Tyson put the home up for sale with a price tag of $22 million. Even with the furnishings included, it did not find a buyer. In 2003, the home was awarded to Mike Tyson's ex-wife, Monica Turner, in a divorce settlement. 50 Cent then purchased the home from her a few months later for $4.1 million. It was also reported that 50 spent $6 million on renovations to the property, situated on just over 17 acres of land, and has over 50,000 square feet of living space. According to 50, he also stated that the property even has 3 full kitchens and 3 half kitchens. There's hardwood and tile flooring throughout the entire home, with carpet in most of the bedrooms and movie theater. Some property highlights would include the fact that there's an indoor pool as well as an outdoor pool with a grotto. There's both indoor and outdoor basketball courts, along with a full gym. And if those property highlights were not enough, we cannot forget the recording studio, the nightclub, the pool hall. And yes, there was even a strip club. No, seriously, this really does tickle me because I remember being a kid and watching this episode of MTV CRIBS and just remember thinking to myself, what? After a few years of ownership, 50 listed the property for $18.5 million. And over the years, the listing price would be reduced. But one thing is for sure, one could definitely understand why 50 was so adamant about unloading this property. In an interview he did on Big Boy's Neighborhood, 50 explained that the upkeep on this home was roughly about $700,000 annually. When asked why he purchased such a large home so early on in his career, he stated, "My character has changed. At that point, it was allowing me to bring everybody and still have my space. That type of place is a facility for entertainment. It's not a home. It was ridiculously big." 50 did eventually sell the home in 2019 for $2,900,000. And although the final sold price wasn't what 50 was initially hoping for, there was still a positive outcome, because sources state that the nearly $3 million payout benefited the 𝐔𝐬𝐞 Foundation, which was created by 50 himself. His foundation provides grants to nonprofit organizations working to improve the quality of life in underserved communities. So now that you have taken a look at the former Farmington, Connecticut estate of 50 Cent, drop us a comment down below. Let us know your thoughts. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more videos about celebrity real estate and luxury homes, subscribe to the channel. See you next time, and thanks for watching Spaces.